has left the building. That is one thing. No, I'm not quoting a WWE punchline that is there. Because in a major twist that has taken place in the IPL just before the auction on December 16th, Glenn Maxwell, one of Australia's finest T20I batters and who has graced the IPL for about close to a decade or so, he has opted out of the auction. Glenn Maxwell, in a statement that he posted on his Instagram and other social media handles, he's mentioned that after many unforgettable seasons in the IPL, I have decided not to put my name in the auction this year. It's a big call and one I make with a lot of gratitude for everything this league has given me. The IPL has helped shape me as a cricketer and as a person. I have been lucky to play with world class teammates, representing incredible franchises, and perform in front of fans whose passion is unmatched. The memories and challenges and the energy of India will stay with me forever. Thank you all for your support over the years. Hopefully, see you soon. Cheers, Maxi. So, it's a big call, and that means there are basically three major things you can draw upon from this Maxwell situation. Because, number one, it is probably the end of Glenn Maxwell's IPL journey because he was released by the Punjab Kings prior to the auction that is going to take place on December 16th. He knew that he may not get any kind of picks, and that is why he wants to focus on the T20 World Cup, and he wants to ensure that he gives one more shot to Australia when you're to aim for T20 World Cup glory. On the other hand, the second major conclusion that you can draw is perhaps after the end of the T20 World Cup, it is probably curtains for Glenn Maxwell in his international career as well. I think he may call it quits from international cricket as soon as the T20 World Cup 2026 is over, which is why he's decided not to put his name in the auction this time around as well. And thirdly, he will also now be a freelance T20 agent going into different leagues all over the globe. Remember, prior to this, Faf du Plessis and Moeen Ali were released, and that is why Faf du Plessis he's going to the Pakistan Super League, and Moeen Ali is also going to the Pakistan Super League at this point in time. So, Maxwell's IPL journey at this point in time, with this official statement that he's released, it's probably over. We may have seen the last of Glenn Maxwell when it comes to the IPL because he's not going to put his name in the auction list this time around. So, who's going to benefit from this? A lot of our family members who were there in the previous live mentioned that with Maxwell gone, with even all the others gone as well, it is a big bonus for Liam Livingston because Russell will now be your power coach in KKR. You've got Glenn Maxwell, who's not been picked, who's withdrawn from the auction. So Liam Livingston might actually benefit from this whole situation. So, looking at the current situation in the IPL, Glenn Maxwell's omission has meant that power hitters in the Australian camp, and when you look at it, their main focus either is the T20 World Cup, and after that, they will not want to play the IPL. In the case of Maxwell, maybe he'll call it quits from international cricket, and then he'll become a freelance T20 agent wherever he goes. So, that is the current situation regarding Glenn Maxwell. It's a big bolt out of the blue that Maxwell's decided that he'll not go for another season in the IPL. And when you look at Glenn Maxwell's IPL career, it has been more of troughs than peaks because if you remember 2014, he had a glorious IPL there wherein he managed over 600 runs and Punjab managed to make it to the finals for the very first time in 2014. Then, when you look at it for RCB, he had one breakthrough season. Then, after that, again, it was a lean patch for him. From that 14 period till 2020, Glenn Maxwell was an infuriating enigma when you have to look at T20 cricket because how on earth could you not have done well in the league that you probably own? I mean, in T20As, when you look at it, it is a big boost. 5 T20I 100s, he's level with Rohit Sharma. Power hitting, when you look at it, there's no one better than Glenn Maxwell. But unfortunately, he had to take the call. Maybe it's for T20 World Cup preparation, maybe it's for other things. But yes, Maxwell's journey from starting as $1 million man in 2013 when he just played about 3 games for the Mumbai Indians. Then he went to Punjab Kings where he dazzled. Then he went to some other franchisee which was there, which unfortunately didn't do well. RCB, he didn't. He had only one good season. He was again picked by Punjab Kings, but then he unfortunately had to go out. So, yes, it's a sad end to Maxi's career. He'll only wind up with potentially only one title. He did win one title with the Mumbai Indians in 2013. So, that is the end of Maxwell as far as the IPL is concerned. Maybe it's the last time we saw him in 2025. So that is the current situation that is there. Sats is saying CSK may now go for Hasaranga Katsia, I guess. Hasaranga and Katsia, I don't think so, Sats, because see, do they need another leg spinner? See, you have omitted two spinners out. How on earth are you going to fit in another leg spinner? You already have a Noor Ahmed. You want two leg spinners in Chepauk? I don't think so. Katsia is a good option, but then you already have a Nathan Ellis. Yes, they do need to shore up their pace bowling lineup. So that is why let's look at the auction dynamics after 6th, because that is when you will see the situation develop on hand. So Glenn Maxwell has opted out of the auction in for IPL 2026, and he's not going to be there in IPL 2026. Maybe he will have some role as a consultant or as anybody else in the IPL, just like what Andre Russell, like Kane Williamson, as a Kane Williamson's strategic advisor to LSG. Glenn Maxwell, maybe he can get some other role. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.